This man was forcibly pinned to a hospital bed by his own family, not for treatment, but to have his healthy leg amputated. The recipient, his manipulative adopted brother, Jiahao. His mother callously declared that Jiahao's leg was for a brilliant dancing career, while his was merely for walking. His sister sneered that he should be grateful. Even his fiancée Fei, who once swore to wait for him, now pleaded for this sacrifice, promising to care for him after he was crippled. For them, he wasn't a person, but a walking collection of spare parts for their precious Jiahao. This horrifying demand came just days after his release from a 5-year prison sentence. His family, the very people who had put him there, orchestrated his parole not out of love, but out of a twisted necessity. Jiahao, the family favorite, had developed bone necrosis. His dreams of dancing were shattered unless he received a transplant, and they had unanimously decided that Junyan would provide the limb, viewing it as a mandatory repayment for a crime he never committed. The bitter irony was that Junyan was completely innocent. The man responsible for their grandfather's poisoning and subsequent vegetative state was none other than Jiahao himself. Yet, 5 years ago, the family had sided with the deceitful adopted son, condemning their biological son to a brutal prison existence without a second thought. Inside, Junyan endured relentless torture and beatings, his pleas for justice echoing off cold stone walls. He once called his mother, begging for help after his leg was broken by other inmates, only to be accused of lying and told to reflect on his sins. His return home was a masterclass in psychological cruelty. They greeted him with a platter of his brother's favorite dish, drunken shrimp, fully aware that Junyan suffered from a life-threatening seafood allergy. When he needed a place to sleep, every comfortable room was declared sacred ground, filled with Jiahao's childhood toys or books. Junyan, the true heir, was callously directed to the same small, dusty storage closet he was given when he first joined the family. The ultimate torment came when Jiahao, with a sickening smirk, confessed everything to Junyan in private. He gloated about the poisoning, secure in the knowledge that the family's blind adoration made him untouchable. This confession triggered a confrontation, which Jiahao expertly twisted to make Junyan seem like the aggressor once again. Crying out in feigned pain, Jiahao convinced the family that the only solution was the immediate, forced surgery. They dragged Junyan to the hospital, deaf to his roars of protest. His life, his body, his future, all were deemed worthless compared to Jiahao's dream. As hired thugs held him down and the doctor approached with a syringe, a powerful voice suddenly roared through the room. His grandmother had burst in, her eyes blazing with fury as she screamed, "Let go of my grandson."